Pizza sliders are the perfect treat to make for your next game day, and I'm going to show you how to make them using just a handful of ingredients. Totally customizable. I'm doing sort of a pizza version because I love it, but over the last year we've done like an Italian hoagie version that it is dynamite. We've done like a cheeseburger version, which is phenomenal. So whichever route you go, I just know you're going to love these. They're so easy to make and they're so delicious, and kids love them, adults love them. What's not to love? It's basically like an assembly thing, but you deserve to know how to make this for your next football game or whatever it is that you're watching. You're gonna start off with getting your oven preheated to 375. What we have here are some slider size Hawaiian rolls. You're gonna cut these as best as you can, as even as you can, just like this. And you're gonna put them on a parchment paper lined. I never can get them flat. I can never get them straight. It's just not my strong point, okay? And it's fine. You're gonna get them on a baking sheet that's been lined with some parchment paper. And now you're gonna take a little bit of marinara sauce. You can use any marinara sauce you want. I've also made these with Alfredo sauce because my sister bought a jar. Don't come for me, come for her. And I thought that I would use that there just to see how it would do, and it did great. I did miss the sauce, but if you want like a really cheesy, creamy situation, use that and it would work. I do prefer it with marinara sauce. You don't want to add too much marinara sauce because we're not looking for these to become really soggy. So I think doing 2 layers for a top and a bottom layer is much better than just to do too much. So I would say it's about a 1/4 cup for the bottom and then a 1/4 cup for the top, but we'll get there in just a second. You know me, I like cheese to be like edible glue. So I always do a layer of cheese on the bottom to kind of hold everything in place. And then I do a layer of cheese on the top. I'm using Deli sliced pepperoni here, but you could use any kind of pepperoni that your heart desires and really pile it on there. These are really thin, so I'm gonna do a good amount because again, I really love pepperoni pizza. It's my favorite pizza. It's my favorite like flavor if I'm gonna order pizza. So I'm just gonna make sure that we've got a good amount here. And then your cheese on the very top, because again, we like the ability to have a good amount of cheese. Oh, that's a perfect amount. Look at that. So you'll need about 10 slices. This is mozzarella. This is the kind of mozzarella that you buy in pre-sliced, or you can just buy a block of it and slice it yourself. But I want you to buy this kind, and you can also use provolone. You could use any cheese that you want because we don't want anything packed in liquid because it would just make everything watery and soggy, and that's just not the vibe that we're going for. A bit more sauce on the cut side of the top of your bread, like this. I'm a heavy cheese, pepperoni, light sauce kind of gal when it comes to my pizza. So that's kind of how I treat these. And now that looks great. We need to make our butter topping, so set this aside. Let's get our butter situation. You'll need some melted butter. Are we doing this in one take? Is this who we've become? I'm into it, okay? I'm into it. To your melted butter, you need a little bit of Italian seasoning. I'm gonna take some garlic. This is fresh garlic. I'm gonna take 1 giant clove because remember when you grate it, it just becomes a lot stronger. And I'm going to grate it directly in the butter. A little Italian seasoning. I forgot to grab some Worcestershire sauce, but grab some Worcestershire sauce and add that to it as well, unless you don't have any, in which case, don't even worry about it. You're gonna take your sliders. I'm gonna use a brush here and just liberally brush that garlic butter all over. It may seem excessive, you may not need it all, but trust me, it makes such a difference and it just makes it so good. And then you're gonna take a little Parmigiano Reggiano and you're gonna shower that in that cheese like that. And you're gonna cover this up with some aluminum foil, pop it into a 375 oven, 15 minutes covered, 10-15 minutes uncovered. You want these to be a beautiful golden brown color. You want everything to be melted and ooey gooey and super delish. So I'm just gonna go ahead, cover these up and pop these in the oven. These are in the oven a total of 25 minutes, covered 15, uncovered for 10, and they're perfection. I've let them cool for just a few minutes. I should probably let them cool a little bit longer, but you know me, I can't help it. They smell outrageous. Cut them in. I'll show you this. Oh, I took that piece with me. Ooh, That has my name written all over it. Oh my goodness, you know it's gonna be good. It's so golden brown and delicious. Like, next level. It's a hot dog. Sheer perfection. Go to laurainthekitchen.com for the written recipe. Hope you enjoy spending time with me. You have to make these. Promise me that you will. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.